The gatekeepers for trading profits go by the name of discipline and risk management. And guess what? You can't be bad at both. See that X? You cannot be bad at both. Say that again. You cannot be bad at both and expect to make money trading the markets. You just can't. It can't be done. If you're bad at your discipline and you're bad at risk management, do not expect to make money, okay? Now, you can be bad at one and still make money. For example, you can be bad at discipline, right? And excuse me, you can be good at discipline, have terrible risk management. Say you're still risking 10% per trade or something, but you can be good at discipline. And if you say, all right, I'm gonna take one trade. If I lose, I'm done for the day. If you have that discipline to do that, then you can still make money. Because let's say your wins are 3x, 5x, 10x. So if you only one and done when you lose on a day, but a winning day is a 3x, 5x, 10x, you have a profitable system, right? But one slip up in discipline, one lapse in discipline, you could blow your whole trading account, all right? That's why it's better to actually start with focusing on risk, okay? And I cover this in my free guide, Finally Funded. Help you out with that. If you want to get the guide, just comment below, give me the guide, and I'll send that right over to you. Now, if you focus on risk, all right, let me give you an example. So let's say, you decide, hey, I'm only going to lose $25 per trade, right? Let's just say that's the number. And you lose $25. You lose again $25. You lose $25. First of all, it's not bothering you because it's such a small loss. You've eliminated yourself from the emotional effects that normally is there when losing. But then let's say you catch a 20-point run, 10-point, 5-point run, 10-point run, 15-point run, 20-point run, regardless, right? Let's say you make 200, 300, 400 in one trade. Well, now those $25 hits, you see what I'm saying? You can come back, all right? So JD quote of the year. First JD quote of the year. You ready for it? Here it is. If your risk is small enough, your trading account can survive you. How'd that hit? If your trading account is small enough, excuse me, let me say that properly. If your risk is small enough, your trading account can survive you, all right? And that's the epiphany, okay? You got to get your trading account small enough, man. You got to get your risk small enough. You have to manage risk. If you're struggling, if you're still blowing out accounts, it's either your discipline or it's your risk. It's probably your risk. It's so easy to risk too much, right? People still be risking 10%, 15% per trade. That's easy to blow an account out when you're that heavy, all right? So you have to manage risk, okay? And if you manage your risk, everything else will get better because this is what will happen. Once you start managing your risk, tracking your trades. Now, I track my trades through TradeZella. Been awesome ever since I've done that. This is what it allows you to do. Once you stay in the game, right, because you're focusing on risk, you're not losing more than what you're supposed to. You're not losing more than you're supposed to, either per trade or per day, however you set it up. Once you start managing your risk, then you can go back and you'll start to see when you look at your journal, you'll start to say, okay, these 7 losses right here that all happened in 15 minutes, that's overtrading. Come on, bro. That's overtraded. That's revenge traded. If I eliminate those 7 right there, that money goes straight to my bottom line, right? When you had the trades that you look and say, oh, I'm only supposed to be losing $25, but I lost 75 on this one. All right, let me eliminate that. That money goes straight to my bottom line, okay? Trading is a business. And when you start to watch your numbers, analyze your numbers, run your trading business as a business, now you can say, all right, I'm not going to do this. 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 Guess what you're doing? You're actually improving your discipline, right? So now you got risk management down. You know what I'm saying? You're hitting that risk management like you should, and you're slowly getting better at discipline. That's why you should focus on risk management. Risk management is something you can change right now. You can change today. You can change tomorrow. You never, ever, ever have to lose more than you're supposed to, right? If you manage your risk. So this is something that you can change right away. If you ain't got no discipline, that's gonna take some time, right? We ain't just changing that overnight. You need some time to work on yourself, right, for that. This is why you need to focus on risk. If you focus on risk, it'll keep you in the game long enough. Your trading account can survive you, right? Then you can slowly work on your discipline and become a more disciplined profitable trader. All right, so I'm telling you, risk is where it's at. I go real deep in it in my free guide, Finally Funded. Just comment below, give me the guide, and I'll send that over to you. All right, so now let's go over to a chart, do a quick chart lesson, stay to the end. I have a quick trade example to go with it afterwards, and then I'll come back. All right, so let's go over to the chart. Okay, so when we started this day right here, we had a gap up, and then what we actually got here, grab my tool, this is a trend up, trend break, retest a new high. So this market cycle is over. So we got to be thinking short. All right, so we're thinking short. So the market comes in, 9:30 is about, 9:30 is right in here. So we start dumping right at 9:30. All right, so at this point, you know, I got this marked up, but I only got one top, only got one touch at the top, one touch at the bottom on this range. So I definitely don't know for certain that we're going to be in a range at this point. So I got to think short. I got to be thinking short, and I got to be thinking if we break out, look for your patented breakout pullback entry, which happened to come today. Let's see. We broke out here. We pulled back. This candle right here, when it broke back lower outside of the range, this is your breakout pullback entry. You go right here at 60.43. Baby, you ride this boy down. I mean, I'm not getting knocked out to right here at 601. That's a 42 point drop, people. Okay, and unfortunately, that was it. Like after that, the rest of you, this is the first entry. It would have worked, but you ain't supposed to take this first entry. Man, this is the first entry. It worked. You ain't supposed to take it because it's the first entry right there. So, you know, unfortunately, if you don't catch this first one, you missed this drop. And what a beautiful drop it was. Now, you're going to be tempted after you get this drop. When you get this low, higher low, you're going to be tempted to go right here, but you can't, because always remember the market cycle. Trend down, trend break, retest a new low. Trend down, trend break, retest a new low. So we're already expecting that we're going to get another leg like this. So we got to stay out of all this. And I know it hurts, especially if you see this low, higher low, go from here, and that's got to be 10, 12 points right there. So you could have won going up, but if you're sticking with trend, you're going to wait for the retest, which does come. So if you wait for the retest, this was a high, pushed down, came back. Man, to me, this is a lower high right here. Signal candle dudded out right at the end. But man, even if you don't go there, man, I'm going right here, because I'm basically, this is another lower high stacked right next to each other. Broke lower again, and I am expecting that we're gonna get another leg like this. So I'm thinking short. So you go short right here. Let's see what that does. Go short right here at 60.18. And yeah, I'm writing that down to here. Again, 17 points. All right. So you could have got 40 points today. Goodness gracious, on this drop. Then you could have got another 17 right here. Now, things get interesting because we did not make a new low. Anytime prices try to make the new low and fails, you can about expect it's going to go real hard in the other direction. And that is exactly what this boy did. If we just measure this out just from here, this thing went from, let's just say 6,001. That's been the number. This thing went from 6,000 to 60.43 right now. I mean, it's ran up 43 points from right here. And guess where your entry would have been? Because you understand that, all right, we didn't make this new low. Now it's time to go long. You could have entered right here on this low push up, higher low, right there on that beautiful signal candle. This beautiful signal candle got rejection stem off the 21 EMA, closed on its top, hammer up. That's the boy you take, and bam, you go from right here. That's 608. It's currently at 42. My 34 point run. All right. So there was some runs today. If you just take this one, these three right here, my goodness, just these three entries. Then you also could take this too. This is a high push down, first entry push down. This is second entry long right here. right off 21 EMA. If you take that one, 27, 44, 45, you up almost 20 points right now. You up almost 20 points right now. Okay. So that's the day. That's what I saw. Great day for runs. I mean, man, you catch this one. Man, if you catch this one down for 40 and catch this one up for 40, you had a massive day. All right. A massive day. But what would have helped you be successful is just our patented rules. On a breakout, we wait for a breakout pullback. This was a 40-point hit. All right. Then you wait for 2 legs down, which we didn't get, but you could have made money on the attempt. And then after the 2 leg down, this market cycle is over. Now we're expecting a market cycle up. And bam, you take this low, higher low right here, 40-point dub. That's price action trading. That's what we do. Keep your risk small. So when you catch these 40-point runs, it'll bring you back. It will bring you back. And this is why you keep your risk small, because when you get runs like this, hey, it'll bring you back. All right. So again, I got a guy that helps out with risk. If you've been struggling with risk management, all right, you need my guy finally funded, just comment below, give me the guide, and I will send that to you. All right. So let's check out that trade example now. So it's the beginning of the week, and I hope that we're in a really good one, based on the fact that I'm just looking at this chart, and I would say definitely here was the top, and for the most touches, I say that was the bottom, right? We were in this range after I can tell you an enormous drop happened last week. Two huge legs down, okay? 2 huge legs down. Went like 120 points or something, 138 points, something crazy. Okay, drop. Then we went into this range. So this is actually, even though this gapped up and came back in, couldn't fill it all the way, but still tried. This is nothing but a breakout pullback entry. The old classic with a beautiful signal candle. Now I didn't enter right here because I actually took the gap trade and lost. But if you had entered right here, man, perfect entry, off to the races. Now, if we can get something like a rally-based rally to be part of this first leg, and then just some more good up movement, I mean, I'm hoping we're in an all-nighter, right? If we're lucky, we're going to be in an all-nighter. So there's going to be pullbacks, but we have to do nothing. From this point on right here, we got $100 locked in. So we got a win locked in. If we survive, the imminent pullback, then we could be in a monster. So we'll see. I'm gonna pause and come back. All right, if we can break higher here, oh, we're doing it. If we can close higher here, I feel really good about our chances of being in a really good one. We gotta close, make the new high. All right, we got the breakout. This is just what the doctor asked for. So we'll try to see if we can catch all of this first leg, if not all of this market cycle up. Things are a little tight here. I love us to push up with this close, push up, one more tick, push up on this close. Push up. Ooh, it's close, it's close. Hopefully we can stay alive. It got us, hey, but it was a great win, and you take that to start the week. This is what I love about my strategy and combining it with a good prop firm like Take Profit Trader. Just because of their business model, I can treat trading like a cash register, really, and just look at it as I'm just doing it to make a living, right? I'm just trying to come into the market, make a living, get on out, do something else. So, hey, in America, you make 417, that's making a living. All right. You know what I'm saying? So this is a Sunday trade. I've made 417. I've set my count up, but hey, everything over 4,000, that's me. I'm snatching that. And because of the daily payout structure and Take Profit Trader, I can do this. So hey, right now this 417.50, I gotta go get that, man. Run over here real quick because I already got cushion. I ain't gotta wait. Just get my, they getting 83.50. I got 334. Hey, I know I made this 417.50. It's headed on in there. I ain't gotta wait. I got cushion. That's part of the plan. Send a request. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Hey, listen, the lesson today is risk, okay? If you've been struggling, you can't be bad at discipline and risk. That's an X. That's Wakanda forever. Place doesn't exist, right? Making it profit and you're bad at discipline and risk management, it doesn't exist, okay? So do what you have to do to course correct. Focus on risk. Focus on risk. Risk it all, risk it all, risk it all. And watch your risk at all time. And take the challenge and see if it doesn't help your trading get better immediately. All right. So until next time, my name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Watch this video right here if you want to learn some more price action.